Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua attended a church function on the mountain where he used the church's pulpit to attack and spew hate on Raila Odinga. The interesting bit about it, as he was attacking Raila Odinga on the pulpit, the church leaders were cheering him up and even clapping for him. Have a look at this video before we proceed.
Hapa ni mtoto wetu. Lakini hii mzee sisi tulimuelewa. Na tukasema hii mzee haitabadilika. Si tulisema? Rais wetu wa zamani akasema bana hii mzee amebadilika. Ngombe bado. Hii mzee tunamjua. Na hii mzee hawezi badilika. Tukakataa mambo yake. Tulikataa ama tukataa? Your Excellency, vile governor amesema, huyu mzee sisi tunamjua. Sisi tunamuonea inaitwa 18. Sisi ni marafiki wako na unajua. Sisi ni marafiki wako wa kweli. Sisi watu ya mlima, we are your true friends. Kama sisi hatungekuwa marafiki wako, vile tulikuwa tumesukumwa hatungemaliza safari na wewe. Lakini sisi ni marafiki wako. Na sisi tutakuambia ukweli kila siku. Huyu mzee 207 alishindwa uchaguzi na Mwai Kibaki. Kweli ama uongo? Akaleta fujo, maandamano, nini, akaingizwa ndani ya serikali. Akakalia hapo. Akasukuma, basi. Ameshindwa mwaka wa 2017 na Rais Uhuru Kenyatta na William Ruto. Ameleta maandamano, ameuzia Uhuru Kenyatta uoga, Uhuru amenunua. Amemleta kwa serikali yake ya handshake. Hii akabomoa serikali yetu. Alibomoa hakubomoa? Hizi barabara zote munalia hapa alisimamisha. Madems alisimamisha. Akateka rais wetu nyara, akamuondoa hapa, akampeleka huko kwao. Hapa tukaumia. Sasa tumemshinda. Ameanza lugha ya maandamano. Na nia yake ni ile. Atiauzie huyu rais wetu woga, atiaitwe kwa handshake. Inawezekana? Inawezekana? Rais wetu, tunakuomba tukiwa hapa kwa mlima, president wetu, sisi tumechangia kiasi kikubwa kwa serikali yako. Hiyo mzee hatuta.
Thus Rigathi Gachagua using the pulpit to attack Raila, and church leaders are cheering him up. What does that mean? If you look at the church in Kenya, it's a fact. The church is coming out as the biggest letdown to Kenyans. The church is no longer the voice of reason. In fact, the church is offering the platform for politicians to incite their people. That shows clearly that these churches are not serving God, but they are serving the interest of men. More so, church on the mountain. Because it's coming out clearly that these incitements are only being made and being done mostly on the mountain. A very big letdown to Kenyans. And then secondly, I'm seeing a Rigathi Gachagua who has not yet matured to the stature of a national leader. A national leader, you should be bringing the people together. What Rigathi is doing, he is dividing the people. He is dividing the mountain from Raila supporters. That's exactly what Rigathi is doing here. And by saying that Uhuru Kenyatta took development to Bondo or to Nyanza, Rigathi is trying to insinuate that only some parts of this country are entitled to development and not other parts. And if you look at Rigathi Gachagua, I personally believe that Rigathi ought to have matured before he became the deputy president. Rigathi was just serving his first term as a member of parliament. So it's a fact that that village kind of a mentality is still with Rigathi Gachagua. That's coming out very, very clearly. And the third thing I'm seeing here, I'm seeing a Rigathi Gachagua who is using the old political and ethnic rivalry between the mountain and the lake to remain politically relevant. Rigathi and William Ruto, if you look at them, they are still exploiting those ethnic rivalries that have always existed since independence. If you look on how Ruto and Rigathi campaigned on the mountain, that was largely the way they did campaign. They were just trying to stereotype against some other communities. And for those who are keenly following William Ruto, he was constantly reminding the mountain of wale watu wa kung'oa reli, wale watu wa kurusha mawe. That's exactly what Rigathi is doing in the church, exploiting the historical ethnic rivalries and political rivalries to remain relevant. And that can give them relevance in that the people will now not pin them down on development, on what they have actually done in the about slightly over 100 days or slightly over 60 days they have been in office. The people will now not try to ask them what they have done for them, because now they are just, by just abusing and attacking Raila Odinga, they are actually exciting the people. So the people will not even demand of them to deliver. And that's very unfortunate. And I call upon our mountain brothers and sisters to wake up. Come out of those useless and ethnic brand of politics. Demand development from your leaders. A leader should not just please you by attacking a leader maybe you hate. Demand development from your leaders, not just insults and attacks. And from that clip again, I'm seeing a Raila Odinga who is a serious threat to this government. Everything this government does, talks, and says just revolves around Raila Odinga. An indication and a confirmation that without Raila Odinga, then they don't have anything to tell the people. Their politics just revolves around Raila Odinga. And that can be a confirmation, or rather it confirms it to me, that these people fear Raila Odinga. And the only way they fear Raila Odinga, maybe they know and believe that this is a man they never beat in the just concluded August elections. They see this man as a person who beat them in the elections. That's why they still fear and they talk about him in every forum, every opportunity they get is all just about Raila Odinga. They fear Raila Molo Odinga. Finally, those remarks by Rigathi Gachagua, you are also seeing the people there, besides the church leaders enjoying his attacks on Raila Odinga, you are also seeing the people enjoying a confirmation that the mountain residents, a good majority of them, are still brainwashed. They have still been made to believe that Raila Odinga is the cause of their problems. And that's why Rigathi is telling them that instead of development being given to them, they were taken to Bondo, to Nyanza. So I'm seeing a very naive and ignorant mountain population, a population who have allowed themselves to be cheated that Raila Odinga is the cause of their problem. Raila is now not in government. William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua are fully in government. In fact, they have a majority in the National Assembly and in the Senate. They can pass any legislation that can help in making the livelihood of the poor masses better. We have been seeing the mountain crying of hunger, crying of joblessness. What are their leaders doing? Their leaders still attack Raila Odinga to please them. I'm seeing a mountain population that has been brainwashed, that has been cheated into believing that Raila Odinga is the cause of their problem. It's also very unfortunate. As I conclude, if you are watching us, but so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to support our channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.